What is happening, everybody? This is one of the videos that I've been talking about. In my whole room of rooms, in this hero room that I have, and there's a tour on the channel. If you haven't checked that out, you can check that out and see everything that we got going on in here. But in all of this room, I don't have in any Justice League picture or anything, I don't have one picture of a hero by the name of Booster Gold. And to help me talk about Booster Gold is my good friend, Matt. Take it away, bud.
Greetings, my name is Matt from the critically acclaimed YouTube series, Matt's Minutes. Do you have a minute to talk about Booster Gold? Booster Gold, also known as the greatest hero you've never heard of. Why? Well, we'll get into that a little bit later. First appeared in Booster Gold #1 in February of 1986. Born in the year 2442, Michael John Carter was a star athlete and was very well respected until his mother needed to get treatment for some illness, to which he then started betting on his own games and losing them on purpose. Eventually they found out and he was disgraced and I believe sent to jail. After this, he couldn't really get a job, so he wound up as a security guard or a janitor. I don't remember which one, it depends on who's writing, at a museum that had a bunch of superhero artifacts from the 20th century. He was fascinated by this and eventually decided he was going to go back to the past, and with a record of events and crimes that were to come, he stole a bunch of equipment and went back to the past. And once he got there, he did exactly what he set out to do. He stopped a bunch of crimes and even got an award from the president. Now, he got his name because there was a miscommunication. He wanted to be known as Gold Star, but somehow or another, the president announced him as Booster Gold. So, the name stuck. Given that he knew every single crime that was going to happen, he would stop it and then take all the glory. And that's mostly what he was. He's very showboaty, egotistical, and narcissistic at first. Eventually, he did join the the Justice League, if that wasn't clear, and became friends with another hero on the League named Ted Kort, or Blue Beetle. And it's not really known whether his friendship with Kort or his just being a hero for longer and longer, but through the course of this, Booster Gold developed more humility and became much more humble, though he still can be a little showboaty at times. Now, what exactly can he do? Let's get into powers and abilities. So, he doesn't have any superpowers to an extent. Like Batman, he uses a bunch of equipment from the 25th century, I think? Whatever century 2442 is. But he has a Legion flight ring, which allows him to fly. He has a super suit that gives him super strength, super speed, all that stuff. He also has blasters in his gauntlets that can do exactly what they say. They blast things. He also has a force field in his belt that can withstand blows from Superman, Doomsday, and even Trigon. Yeah. For those of you who know who Trigon is, that is a pretty big deal to be able to take a blow from Trigon. In addition, his visor has a bunch of different specs in it, so he can see things like X-ray, infrared, different wavelengths, and a lot more. It's insane what all that thing can do. Bottom line is, he's a pretty powerful dude with all of his tech. And he's managed to do some incredible things. Like I said, he's withstand blows from all those people that I mentioned earlier. He has kept up with the Flash, which also is pretty impressive. Now, some say he's also been able to channel the Speed Force, but I could not find the actual comic that came from, so just a fair warning. And why did I say he's the greatest hero you've never heard of? Simple. He also has time travel incorporated into his suit, so he goes back and fixes the time stream. He can even team up with past and present and future versions of himself to fight crime, which is pretty cool. However, to make sure the time stream is intact, he decided not to take all the glory for it and instead giving others the glory for doing things because in order to keep the time stream intact. So that is why he is the greatest hero you've never heard of, because despite all of his showboating, he decided not to be a big name superhero. Pretty cool.
All right, well, guys, I hope you learned something about Booster Gold. Hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Give it a like, hit subscribe so you don't miss any of our fun perspectives or our life lessons or just tips. Catch you later.